Just over 12 years ago now, in August of 2008, I walked away from a good paying clinical director position at a local counseling agency to do something absolutely crazy: start my own private practice. I had no money, no investors, no clients, and to be honest, no clue as to how I was going to make this happen. All I had was ambition and a dream, a wing and a prayer. And just in case the year 2008 doesn't ring a bell, let me remind you, it was the year of the Great Recession. September 2008, the stock market crashed. Literally days before I was scheduled to submit my paperwork for a small business loan, which of course was denied. All financial institutions had frozen everything. I was dead in the water. The worst time in history to try and launch a new practice. I thought, oh my God, what have I gotten into? 12 years later, however, in November of 2020, in the midst of a crisis that has easily eclipsed the recession of 2008, I'm here to say that my private practice has been successful beyond my wildest of dreams. My client load has been maxed out for years now. I have a long waiting list. I'm booked out about 3 months. Nearly 100% of my business comes from word of mouth referrals. And it still amazes me that people will wait 3 months just to talk to me. I have to pinch myself every now and again just to make sure it's all real. I have no boss, no employees, complete autonomy and flexibility. I work from home, or more precisely these days, wherever I want to be. I have several other successful business ventures in the works besides my traditional practice, and I have just written a book. I'm truly living the dream. But I couldn't have done any of this if it weren't for you, my clients. Those people who took a chance on me and appreciated the experience enough to tell friends, family, and acquaintances about me. If you're viewing this video, you are most likely a client or former client of mine. And I cannot even begin to tell you how grateful I am for your business, your loyalty, and your willingness to refer your friends and your loved ones to me. So first and foremost, thank you from the bottom of my heart for helping me to live my dream. But as happy as I am to be living my own dream, it doesn't come without a certain amount of sadness, disappointment, and frustration. You see, I know that many of you came to me because you were hoping to live your dream as well. And while some of you are clearly living your dreams, the vast majority, even though you have definitely improved your lives and have found the strategies extremely useful, have not exactly achieved the dream. And that's not good enough for me. I got my dream. You deserve yours too. But I also know why many of my clients have not fully realized their dreams. It isn't because of a lack of desire or motivation, or that the strategies just didn't work for them. Clearly, they did. No, it boils down to money. Plain and simple, counseling is expensive. And I know this for a fact. I've interviewed hundreds of clients and have the empirical evidence to prove that this is why they felt they had to quit. But just to set the record straight, therapy is no more expensive per hour than your plumber, electrician, or computer technician. I know that for sure as well. I pay them the same amount for their services when I need them as I charge for my services, roughly $130 an hour. And none of my technicians that I hire to fix my stuff even have a bachelor's degree. I had to pay for a bachelor's, a master's, 2 full years of postgraduate supervision, and sit for my Indiana State boards just to be licensed to do what I do. Now, my computer guy is wicked smart, but he's a college dropout, and he charges $135 an hour. Go figure. but I gladly pay it because I can't do the work myself. I need his help. And I realize that he has a business to run just like I do. It's freaking expensive to run a business. Nobody is gouging anybody. Trust me. You don't do what I do to get rich. That's for sure. So if I'm really charging a reasonable hourly rate for services, then why does that become problematic for my practice? Glad you asked. Unlike my plumber or computer technician, who can most generally get my problem solved in one visit, counseling takes so much more time. Most generally, a successful stint of counseling, of therapy, is going to take a bare minimum of 10 hours or 10 sessions. But to really get a handle on the problem, you're probably looking at closer to 20 or 25 hours. Now, if I have to call my plumber back more than once to fix a problem, he's probably going to get fired. And I'm sure as heck not paying him for those extra hours. So what I'm saying here is that I'm not paying any of these guys for 10 hours of service back to back every week, let alone 20. That's what gets salty. Fixing a human problem, or more ambitiously, obtaining the life of your dreams, is going to take time. In fact, the probability of living your dreams is directly correlated to the longevity of engagement in the process. Plainly stated, the longer you engage in the strategies that I teach and coach, the closer you get to your dreams. But of course, the longer you engage, the more money and time you invest. It gets expensive quickly. And even if money is no object, which is rare, all the logistics of conventional counseling will probably take you out of the game prematurely. Just getting on my schedule is a logistical nightmare. For the past decade, however, I have been working ferociously to solve this conundrum, and I finally have it solved. I've developed an effective, efficient, affordable, and innovative way to make dreams come true. My book, Why Can't I Just Do It?, explains in great detail everything you need to know about the effort. In fact, it was written expressly for this purpose, to explain everything. But it's not just a book. It's also an invitation. An invitation to join an elite group of people who are all on the same mission to optimize this thing we call life. The funny thing about living your dream is that it creates an insatiable desire to show others how to do it as well. The more that I help people to achieve their dreams, the bigger mine gets. It's weird that way. So, if you're landing on this page for the first time, welcome. Welcome to my book. Welcome to my dream. On the following pages, or tapes, whichever you prefer, is everything I know about living a dream. And I can't wait to share it with you. I'm pursuing mine, and I would love to have you along for the ride.